Well, here we are getting ready to start off the end of the show, the last act of the evening. I was just having a little conversation with a guy outside, and I was talking to him, and he was all excited. I said, "What's he so excited about?" He says, "For all those people that are watching tonight on TV." One of the things I always tell the audience is here, because I know there's a lot of you out there watching, because for the people that are in the audience, sometimes it's not a full house, because first of all, we don't serve alcohol, and it's hard for people to get used to coming out and just listening to music, right? TV is taken over, and there's all sorts of other things on the computer. But just remember, it's not the people that are here. Don't worry about the people that aren't here. Just be thankful that you're one of the ones that is, because a live performance, there's nothing finer. And right now, we're about to be introduced to a guy by the name of Stephen King. Let me tell you, that's going to be a hard name to have. This could be a macabre kind of night. We're going down. No, but he's not. He's going to take us up. And again, sound check was very interesting. He's working with technology these days and finding out how he can do loops and this and that and everything else. I'm always amazed to see what folk musicians, so-called folk musicians, are learning about how to take acoustic folk music and work with technology and make it bigger and broader. His name is Stephen King. Please, let's give him a warm welcome to the stage.
Hey, thanks for being here tonight. I'm going to start off with a song that means a lot to me that's I've been sort of revisiting. It's a Bob Dylan song. Yeah, hello, folks. In another lifetime, one of toil and dirt. When blackness was a virtue, the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Between us, there was little risk involved, and everything up into that point had been left unresolved. Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion and buried in the hail. Poison in the bushes and blown out on the trail. Hunted like a crocodile, ravaged in the corn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from this storm. Suddenly I turned around and she was standing there, with silver bracelets on her wrists and flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so graciously and took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I give you shelter from the storm. The deputy walks on hard nails, the preacher rides a mount. Well, nothing really matters much, it's doom alone that counts. The one-eyed undertaker, he blows a feudal horn. Come in, she said, I give you shelter from this storm. Shelter, shelter, shelter from this shelter, shelter, shelter. Top village, I gabbled for my clothes. I bargained with salvation, and she gave me a lethal dose. I offered up my innocence, I got repaid with scorn. Come in, she said, I give you shelter from this storm. is wailing like a mourning dove. An old man with broken teeth is stranded without love. Do I understand your question? Is it hopeless and forlorn? Come in, she said, I give you shelter from the storm. I'm living in a foreign country and I'm bound to cross the line. You see, beauty walks the razor's edge. Someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the hand of God to when you were born. Anyway, I thought I'd start with a cover. Thank you. And yeah, great to be here in Duncan on a Friday night, no less. So, wow, I can't even see how many people are out there. It looks. You sound great, though. You sound great. Yeah. Well, this is a really fun occasion to play a little seasonal music for you, and that was the idea behind this. When I started putting this together, I thought, well, who could I find to play? And it's worked out serendipitously that we have, a fabulous night for you. So hope you're enjoying this out on the internet as well. And oceans come and oceans stay. Oceans won't ever go away. If I was the captain on this sea, I'd set a course for mutiny. Tonight is for the brave volunteer who break the sand in search of eggs. For all the wisdom we've ignored, Mother Nature we've abhorred. What a legacy. Oceans come and oceans stay. Oceans won't ever go away. Oceans come and oceans stay. Oceans won't ever take our problems away. All they need's a little more time to finally prove themselves right. Go ask your father what men have wrought. What happened when the sun flared up? Just as from the sea. The salt, the spit. Oceans come and oceans stay. Oceans won't ever go away. Oceans come and oceans stay. Oceans won't ever take our problems away. They exist. this place, down among the seashells, the algae whispering, save me. Thanks. That's a song I wrote for, I guess, a similar songwriting to bring awareness to the World's Oceans Day and surrounding oil spills. And this was like a thing for David Suzuki's to bring awareness to. It was a song contest. So, yeah. With that, I will continue on with some original songwriting. This next song is also a new song that I've been working on for a while, and I think I've finally finished it. We'll see tonight. So this is a song I wrote as a dedication to Gord Downey, and I was working on some poetry I think a year before he passed away, and I thought, wow, that's something that I'd like to write. So it's called Feverish Dream, Ode to Gord. And sugar skulls and droplets form like tears, flirtily and home, the homes of sweet release. At 18, driving around, dreaming of New Orleans. From Halifax to Prairie Flats, mountains to sea to sky. Now the rain falls like an old man from Newfoundland. Don't it make you cry? Down it gives us dark with winter's light. From a pub that cracks the first sunlight of a new St. John, Newfoundland, New Year's Eve. Lift your canoe aloft with great pride. Paint on it a maple leaf. All hail Canada's feverish dream. All hail Thompson's dead, there's a work of art. I'm imagining. Thompson's dead, there's a work of art. Thanks a little, a lot. That's a little bit of an experiment live. And so is that. All right. Let's just see if I can get rid of that feedback here for a moment. Okay. Well, is that canceled out? This next song is an original, as well as it's a work song that I wrote for my second EP, and I'll play it for you now. It's called Boots on the Ground. These boots on the ground, everybody's talking about. These boots on the ground, I got problems again now. What you gonna do when you can't make a decent wage? And where you gonna go when you need to be treated well? And I know a thing about working a job, see. Now when it comes to this, they say dignity's dead, and things got so bad that I couldn't see. I was a good man, something happened to me. These boots on the ground, everybody's talking about. These boots on the ground, I got problems again now. I got a call today from a boss that said, well, you can't be late, you can again. And things got so bad that I couldn't see. I was a good man, something happened to me. Well, these boots on the ground, everybody's talking about. These boots on the ground, these boots on the ground, everybody's talking now. These boots on the ground. if I had a dime for every time I tried to get rich. But for now, I got this caramel macchiato with a lemon lime twist. Here we go. They say good things gonna happen to you on the other side. Ah, good things gonna happen to you on the other side. Gotta get better than this. Ah, good things gonna happen to you on the other side. Reach out and say it's gonna be different, 'cause it is. And it seems like all the time you just complain. And if I hear one more bellyache, I swear I don't know what to do. And it seems when you come around, things work out. These boots on the ground, everybody's talking about. These boots on the ground, everybody's talking about. Hey, now, these boots on the ground. Yeah. All right. So, how many of you from Duncan? And how many of you came from far away to be here tonight? Thank you very much. I'm going to play a song that I wrote when I was living in Toronto, and it was inspired by a homeless man who said a really interesting thing as I was crossing the street, and he said, I don't like you, I only like Bach. And I thought, wow, that's really something else. I'm going to have to take note of that and see what I can do with it. And another friend of mine who was in the military, he was headed over to Bosnia, and somehow these two subjects reconciled and worked out. So this song's called I Don't Like You, I Only Like Bach, and I hope it cheers you up. It's a waltz, so people want to dance tonight. We got the Fred Astaire steps down here. It's going to be fun. All right. Do you dabble with culture? Do you dabble with culture? Buy a painting once in a while. Head off to see the movies to keep it so alive. If that's what you do, it's perfectly all right. I didn't come here to talk pixels, split hairs or be cruel. Now you should know your babble's drivel. It's getting the best of you, and that's the honest truth. From dawn till dusk, we do what we must, with one philosophy. We take care of all our needs. And I just discovered a reason I don't like you, I only like you really got to stick to your guns when you're over in Bosnia, defending those lines of trust. When something comes over you, it gets done. It takes a lot of courage. From the depths of darkness to the downfall of Rome, you are a self-made man who thanks no one. What have you done lately for me when all this life seems merely given? And after all, I stand on the street corner whispering, I don't like you, I only like Bach. Well, my world's getting crazy, and maybe I should stop. My neighbors aren't as friendly or even thankful for what they are not. I could have been a lawyer, a fireman, maybe a cop. But after all, I just stand on the street corner and give it everything. I don't like you, I only like Bach. Do you stand on the corner, buy a painting once a year, head off to Rona to buy that and sweet you so desire? I don't like you, I only like. I don't like you, I only like. Such a cheery song, and thank you. Well, I'm just. I think I want to wing it here, and you know, it's a nice intimate crowd, so I'm gonna play a song I haven't played in a while. It has a little different tone to it. And it's called Rebel Without a Clue. The ground is wet, it's warm with you. You're no James Dean, but I'm sure you'll do. This'll tangle maze. It seems you're a flirt with pain, and the facts remain. You keep saying I'm just a rebel without a clue. A summer romance gone too long. I made a decision, not the one you wanted. Now when it comes to the truth, the fact remains. You keep saying I'm just a rebel without a clue. So much to do, I can't stop thinking of you. I'm not a rebel without a clue. I'm torn, I'm shocked. You put my feelings out when the yardstick seems so crooked. Intuition, you duck, you hide, and the logic escapes us one more time. What can you do? I may not want what you've got. Doubt in my cup, and then you slowly stir it up. Thank you. Not much banter here tonight. Let me play you some music instead. Stephen King with Bells, that was the advertisement. We run out along the Bay of Fundy, rolling in the hay under a laden sky. And our hearts were racing, and our minds were eager, both hoping there would never be lies. Just like an Alex Colville, the port in the sky. The question you're left wondering is ultimately why in these lazy days of May. Now what is it with these pin drops of meeting spots on maps that remind me of your face? I'm connected to this watery place. Every year I return like a migrating bird, time and again. What chance can we take in love? What choice, can we have it all? When we fight like cats with claws, we make up like we're saints and lovers in these lazy days of May. Be the rage of the Atlantic knocking down your door, the last song you hear from a gull on a cliff. Well, down here it's up. You're the ultimate, serve my cup. Let me hold your hand until it turns to dust. That's what it means in these lazy days of love. Write your name in the sand and learn what you've discovered. And the clouds open, I'll be waiting here again. In these lazy days of May, just like an Alex Colville, the port in the sky. The question you're left wondering is ultimately why. Hey, thank you. That was written about my hiking trip on the East Coast at a place called The Split. And it's a beautiful place where the Bay of Fundy, if you've ever been out east, it's somewhat of an isthmus, and it has a really high cliff, and all the power of the ocean in the Atlantic comes pushing through, and the tide rises. It's like almost like 50 feet, and you can be down on walking along the shore looking for mussels and things and clams, and if you don't pay attention, the tide will come in pretty fast, and you could find yourself pretty stranded. So yeah, it's an inspiring place. A little imagery there. Hey, thanks a lot. Another great cheery tune. I know it's one of those evenings. It's a dark and brooding night out there. So let me play you something a little more upbeat, and what that's going to be, well, I'm going to decide right now. Put on my thinking cap. I want to play this one. I'm going to be re-releasing my first album, which was live at the Bluebird Cafe, and this song's called On the Move. The truck comes round, 6 a.m. down. The day begins, your muscles ache. The pads you strapped last night now falling down once again. You curse the day you were hired. You've got to strive to get ahead. You've got to strive, you've got to strive. Get on with it. On the move. 3 guys, 1 packed lunch. A bad joke leads to another. You've got to strive to keep it light on the move. Yeah. Have you ever had the feeling when your mind was reeling and your pain just comes and washes over you? On the move, on the move. These days are long, the sky looks gray. I stand strong, what a afraid day. You've got to strive to keep it light on the move, yeah. Have you ever had this feeling when your mind was reeling and the pain just comes and washes over you? On the move. It's a very repetitive song. That's the nature of the job. You get up, you go until you can't anymore. You've got to strive to get ahead. You've got to strive, you've got to strive like the Dickens. Get on with it. But she likes when you just come home all sweaty. And she said, hey boy, I got a little use for you. Physical life it is. One more piano dolly, and these 2 discs might fuse. On the move. $10 an hour never seems enough when you're on the move. Gotta make a living any way you can. Gotta be a sad ending. Thank you. How are you guys doing out there? Wow, look at this. Big reaction here tonight. Downtown Duncan, the place to be. I came here and they told me it would take an hour to get a cab. That's how busy it is. So if you're in Vancouver and wondering what's happening, it's Duncan. Yeah, or there's no cabs. That's it. Somebody's pointed that out. It seemed fairly obvious. I'm going to play a song. Yes, it's going to be a song. I think it's going to be a Van Morrison song. Thank you. Seems like the logical step. You can take all the tea in China, big brown bag just for me. Sail it round these 7 oceans and drop it straight into the deep blue sea. You can't stop us on this road to freedom. You can't stop, 'cause we've got eyes that see. Now this man has insight, even on these dark gray nights. Knights in armor and 10-tone chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo Honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo Honey, just like honey from the bee. You can't stop us on this road to freedom. You can't stop, 'cause we've got eyes that see. This man has insight, even on these dark gray nights. Knights in armor and 10-tone chivalry. She's as sweet as Tupelo Honey. She's an angel of the first degree. She's as sweet as Tupelo Honey, just like honey from the bee. Well, thank you very much for coming out. I think I'll leave it at that. And yeah, it's been really fun to have Julia Beattie. Have a big round of applause for Julia Beattie. And Carla Olive, amazing. I look forward to hearing you guys in your recording future. All right. Thanks a lot.